More Breath of the Wild. Oh, come on. Fucking.
I'm close.
Ah.
What?
No, here it is. Here it is. Yeah. Stuff and things. I'm feeling a little less bad. A bit less bad, even.
That's good.
My speakers are buzzing again.
Yeah. Oh frick! It's mirroring. I see
What?
why it's mirroring. It's
What is going on?
I'm gonna. If you don't get your headphones plugged in, James Bird, I'm gonna lower you a bit. On my side.
Oh, okay. Fucking asshole.
What? What's that? It's raining.
Stuff. We were supposed to do stuff, but then we didn't.
Yeah. I don't even remember what we're doing.
Yeah.
I think it was just divine beasts or something.
Yep.
I think that technically the next one is really whatever. Wanted to go for the Goron one, a bit harder. Like, you gotta go there with a bunch of rupees. Alright.
This game doesn't fuck around when it says a bunch of anything.
Yeah. It's basically, let me think. You need Goron armor, or either that. Well, technically you don't need Goron armor. You just have to constantly be both making and buying fireproof potions. So yeah, in other words, you technically do need the Goron armor. For doing the lizard divine beast. But let me think. What's actually the easiest of the next ones? Thinking.
Yeah, I still feel, I mean, I think I'm okay now. It's just, my nose still likes to run a little bit.
Yeah. But I think the next easiest is either the desert one or the I went to the bird one next. Just because it's slightly more accessible than the desert. Like, you don't have to go over mountains.
Really, is that it?
What of the things you gotta do?
I'm pretty sure I should have done some there.
I mean, different towns to go to as well as stables. Like, there's still the jungle area, but their fishing village and whatever.
So how are you?
I'm alright. Just kinda tired.
I'm a bit I mean, I'm not tired, it's just... For when I feel bad that I was so late. Like, I could have done this over an hour ago. Had it not been fucking... my fucking up. But nope.
Crap happens. Skill bog goblins.
I do enjoy this game, though.
I think the biggest thing this game has going for it is how chill it is.
Yeah.
You can get kinda tense when it comes to, like, buffer enemies.
Uh-huh.
But it's just a really chill game, like, you don't have to worry about playing it so much. Whereas with, I guess, Skyrim or something, there's a little bit of worry.
Uh-huh.
Like, even though there's a lot to do in this game, one of the detractors, which is technically both, like, a good thing and a bad thing about Skyrim, that whenever you explore and you have, like, a quest that's like, go beat these, like, bad guys.
Yeah.
Literally, wherever you go, you're gonna contract, like, a million freaking locations to clear out. And a million quests that you'll never actually do. Like, there's so much content, it's actually kind of like content overload.
Yeah.
I could never actually finish all these unless I played this religiously. Well, that's probably not happening. Whereas with this game, it's just kind of like you go along and you go point A to point B to point Z or whatever. There's a lot of space and less content.
Uh-huh.
But also at the same time, at the end of the day, once you finish all the content, you realize that there wasn't actually all that much.
Oh. I don't know where I'm going. Probably the wrong way.
You're at a waterfall outside Nintendo.
Fucking...
So I guess technically, considering where the waterfall is pointing, that's technically kind of the right way. At least as the general direction to get to Birdland.
As long as your direction is completely backwards. Hell. Fuck off. Need to go over here.
Hmm.
The bombs are so fast.
Yeah. It's literally bomb on demand in this game, whereas with other games you just have to wait for them to explode.
Yep. Ah. Why is the wind blowing?
Probably just a weather effect. Occasionally it gets really windy. The wind is only so bad when you get over to like mountainous regions.
Yeah. Ah. Don't actually feel that great at the moment. Kind of exhausted.
Yeah.
The gaming monk. Yeah, that was the guy from fucking... Hey, how are you? I doubt you remember me.
Wait, is the gaming monk
The guy from fucking Minecraft.
yeah, the Minecraft guy, since I know he had monk in his name. Holy crap.
Well, that's nice. It's been a year or two since I've popped in. I'm in college now, lol.
It's already more progress than me.
Of course. Pulling an all-nighter to get ahead in a lot of my classes.
Yeah. Considering the kind of stuff that wanting to go to college for, I'm thinking about just doing online college. Just video game design.
Yeah.
Oh, a bunch of travelers, everything.
Yep.
Got a full set.
How have you been? This right here. These streams are pretty much my life.
Yep. Oh snap, it's that little weird lake.
Huh.
Came across that by accident. It's pretty one. Let me think. There's maybe like 2 or 3 games. 2 or 3 games in that lake. No, there's 2 or 3 lakes in this game that are a little bit like this, or it's just kind of like a hole of water.
Yeah.
And I think most of them are in the.
Cool game.
It's just missing so bad. To break the rock.
Why are they so bad?
No idea.
Okay, I'm just
Freaking
bad
move.
instead.
It's like you move and they totally just freaking miss. Keeps overshooting it. It's weird.
Uh. When games think that they know better than you.
Yeah. The Nintendo games that are like Wii Sports, and they're like, you've been playing for a while, maybe you should get off and take a break. So like, you don't tell me how to live my life, Nintendo.
Yep. That thing is what I wanted in the beginning anyway. That fucking mushroom.
Yeah. You know, there's like a side quest you get from some random guy at a stable. where it's like, bring me 70 of those,
Mhm.
because I want to go Sonic fast. Already got 20. If you cook them with stuff, it just gives you, like, haste.
Yeah.
It gives you a speed upgrade for a moment.
Great. I mean, I guess that works too, but it's a bit shit in comparison.
Yeah. Like, that's tiny. Incredibly tiny sensitive.
Yep. Most of these Guardian ruins are just built into the map, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, actually, the Guardian, ones, I believe, are separate parts. So they can be easily placed. Just place them so they're, like, rooted. Separate.
Yeah.
Because they're using pretty much the exact same model as the Decayed Guardians, which are the ones that actually move.
Yeah.
Is that they never activate. So it's basically like if you just spawned a Gmod model of a Decayed Guardian in its regular form.
Today on list of things that'll never happen.
Yeah, Gmod this game's enemies. I mean, it'll happen.
Bullshit.
Pretty much guaranteedly, just because it's a Zelda game. But, probably not for another few years.
Because I like the Octoroks so much, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip the afterlife. Like they'll upload the Guardians, cause it's like, whoa, the Guardians are cool. And the like goblins and maybe the moblins, and then that's it.
Yep.
And forget about any of the animal characters. No one cares about the animals, so they just won't upload those either.
Mm-hmm.
The doggies or the cuckoos will never actually get a model in Gmod of them unless they rip them themselves.
And that's just how it is.
Gmod is a world where only the coolest survive, and half the time it isn't even really the coolest.
Yep.
Like it's all they just all the model rippers just go halfway most of the time. They're just like, let's rip like these 3 enemies and not rip anything else, even though I have the talents to both rip and rig these things.
Yep.
And I know that people would want more of them. I'm just gonna rip these select few. That way I can make utterly sure that anyone who sees that will end up commenting on the Gmod workshop that I should rip more of them. And then I'll just look at the comments and giggle, because I'll never actually do it.
Yep. It's like a fucking conspiracy.
Yeah.
I don't have a leaf, don't
No, you're gonna need to pull up the tree.
I? Oh, fuck. Actually, that was pretty successful.
Yeah. It's actually for some reason more stable than usual. Yeah, but that's the trick to getting it to fly infinitely. Just before they pop, drop more balloons.
Yeah, and if you can't drop them correctly, then you're fucked.
Yeah. Also, there's a Hinox on one of those ledges. You can just, like, leave around them, because Hinoxes are always found asleep. Unless they're bone Hinoxes. And also, they tend to be rather unresponsive.
That was a fucking waste. I don't fucking... No, I don't.
Slightly...
I don't want it. I don't want it. That weird gamer YT says hi. How are you?
It's cute.
Yep. Fucking code names up the ass.
And just someone should just next time that someone gets a name change on YouTube, they should just make it binary.
Yep. Just mash on the keyboard.
Yeah. Well, I'll be right back.
If it's not one thing, it's a fucking another. Oh, I can get up here now. Where did my, Oh, there it is. Cool. I remember at one point I had to throw away pretty much all my items to just get up there. What did my shield? Drop that thing. We'll pick that up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey Aurora, if you want to see Hyrule Warriors gameplay, check my channel. Fucking advertisements. Aurora? Aurora?
Oh snap, back in sturdier.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to see Hyrule Warriors gameplay, check my channel. Already.
Can have a little bit of anxiety right now. That's always great.
Yeah.
I don't have any arrows. Oh, fuck off. Oh, spiked Bokobo. Where's my arrows? Oh, I have regular arrows now.
Dig Dog Suspension Bridge. Wonder if that's a reference to like Dig Dug or some crap.
Huh. Fuck you, game.
Dang it, well, gotta go. See it. Oh. Kraken.
Yeah.
Oh, frick, Blood Moon. Garbage.
Thanks for wasting me time.
Means if you actually killed any of those or attempted to damage any of those, what did we say? It's your first Blood Moon. No, it's. We've had at least, you know, like 120. Maybe not that much, but I think there's been at least 1 or 2 with each set. At least the stall variants of enemies don't really get any, like, more difficult aside from their weapons. At 17. I've probably had an uncountable number by this point.
Yeah.
Finished this game. I know there's like a shrine quest that involves blood moons. And I was just skipping most of them. Yeah. They're really just cutscene spam out of nowhere.
Yep.
And it happens every time, you can't turn it off. Yeah, I think I watched the first 2 cutscenes. Like, you get the one with Zelda talking or whatever. I mean, she talks the other one, but it's like the first one. And then the next ones are a shortened version of that. Stop watching because it was all the same. Hey, oh, Retro Kraken's in the chat.
There's been no one new for a while.
Yeah, it's just been a lot of the same. Sorry to hear you're sick. I had lice. Oh, that sucks. I never got lice, but I do friends in like I think it was 3rd grade. There was an outbreak, and so literally they were just like quarantining students.
Why would they even fucking have them go to school?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is that, you know, if you're a stupid kid, you're like, oh, my head's itchy, okay. And then no one would notice it until, like, the parent or the teacher is like, Billy, why are you scratching your head? And it's like, he goes to the nurse, and then it's like, oh, frick. And so then after that, it's like the zombie apocalypse. Everyone, like, all the students just line up, and they get combed for lice.
Yep.
And if they find any, then they're just immediately sent home.
Like one Smosh video where like someone had lice and then they issued like a warning or something.
Yeah. It was basically like hazardous materials in the area. Lockdown.
Yep.
I've had lice like 12 times.
Dang. My school's never had it that bad. I had like 2 schools that ever had like really bad lice epidemics. But I never got it. Oh, you're getting close to the giant horse. And also this canyon's a dead end. And also I believe there's a Lionel at some point near here. Actually, no, maybe this isn't that canyon. Oops. I can't remember. Eat raw chicken? What? That doesn't even work in Minecraft.
But it works here.
Yeah. Maybe Link's like immune system is so strong that all the salmonella just freaks off.
I'm watching 2 Breath of the Wild streams, and the only way I can tell the difference is because of moderator. I've been watching his streams since he did Ocarina of Time, and he's beating all the Zelda games.
Now he's on Breath of the Wild? Or is he doing them in different order?
He's doing them in order. Ish.
Yeah, has he done any of the, like, the handheld games?
Yeah, he did all of them.
Dang.
Is this his last one?
Yeah, and then he's gonna do a random game.
Yeah, and then it's just waiting for the next one to come out. No.
Yeah. Yeah, it was his first episode that I joined his stream. That was 2 months ago.
Dang.
And I've been watching your streams for like, what, 4 weeks?
I think about that. So in other words, that guy's been... when it comes to doing Zelda games.
Yeah.
Thankfully, though, I think if someone were to like do all the Zelda games like that guy's doing, the burnout wouldn't be too hard unless maybe you get burnout from doing like the Game Boy games
Niggers.
because those are kind of similar in how they work and look.
I'm going back to his videos. He started episode 1, The Legend of Zelda, the original game, in that one stream. So it's not even on number 1. It's like, unless it's like the first of the season series. And then he did that one 100%. Then he did a 100%. To pass 100%, Ocarina of Time 100%. But then he stopped on Majora's Mask. And Wind Waker, not all the heart pieces.
Yeah.
And then Twilight Princess 100%, and Skyward Sword just 80%.
Yeah, Skyward Sword's a little bit more difficult, I guess, when
And
it
now
comes
he's
to
doing,
getting 100% on that.
yeah, now he's doing Breath of the Wild. 100%.
And Breath of the Wild 100% is like... I guess that also means getting all the quests from random NPCs. And some of those are just like, collect me 1,000,000 of this item.
Yep.
So I guess he still has like the 3DS games and the 4 Swords and Minish Cap.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know if this is good software.
I wrote in the chat, Kid said, who is hyped for Sonic Forces? And I said, I might get Sonic Force just because, I get to make my own Sonic OC. It's like literally the best thing I've seen of it, is the fact that that Sega finally is embracing the fact that their fan base is absolute cancer. And they're using that to sell their game, which is ridiculously hilarious.
Mhm.
The guy also did a co-op 64, Super Mario 64.
Nice.
So I'm trying to get it, so.
The Mario 64 co-op looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Except Nintendo took it down.
Oh, they
'Cause-
DMCA'd it?
Yeah,
Still get
apparently.
it though. I mean, them taking it down is basically, we're just gonna make it harder for people to find it.
Yep. But at the same
Because
time,
they
it's...
can't.
First of all, it doesn't make any fucking sense how they do that. Like... They shouldn't be allowed to do
By
that.
the way, like, how would they take that down without taking down everything else? Because, you know, Co-op 64 Mario, like, that's a mod.
Yep.
They should technically, what Nintendo should do if they were serious about this, and not just seeing, oh, someone tweeted this at us, let's get our ninjas on it. They should basically, if they really were serious about this, they would go out there and hunt down every last innocent little mod and nuke it.
How to destroy your fan base 101.
Crush children's dreams.
Oh.
This is my first video game. It's called Super Mario Saves the World. And so they post it on their social media. The Nintendo's like, got another one. And launch the missiles.
The next thing.
Poor little Jimmy's he's only 7 years old and he made his first video game and Nintendo's telling him to go frick himself. And it's like, wow. Actually have to go to a fight. See it. But yeah, it's like, that's so freaking... hoping Nintendo will get a clue though. Supposedly, according to a, some games journalist site called Destructoid, and I don't know how legit this is. Not really a while, like maybe a couple of weeks back. Some journalist on Destructoid got got an interview of an inside guy in Nintendo.
Yeah.
And he was basically like, the guy was just talking about how Nintendo, under new management since Iwata's death, they've become essentially even more cautious and unchanging. There's less likely they'll ever release another slightly weird or iffy game outside of Japan, which means if they ever make another WarioWare, I guess that's not coming. And also,
in other words, and they have to make sure that the West doesn't even know it exists at all costs.
This is just, like, as I said, this could be just BS. And another thing is that according to that guy, and according to, basically he was talking about the management, he said because of this change in the management, it means that it's incredibly unlikely, in fact pretty much impossible, that Mother 3 will ever see the light of day in the West. Because Mother 3 is... it's not a weird game, but there's the Magypsies.
Hitler was better. If you legit fucking put Hitler in that seat, they'd probably do better.
If Hitler was under management, like if there was any Jews in a game, of course that's not gonna work. But he'd still release Mother 3. That's for freaking sure.
I don't know.
Like in Mother 3, there's the Magypsies. And they're a little bit weird considering they just look like Greg. Even though they don't actually have any gender, they're like otherworldly beings. But it's like the guy that they were interviewing was like, they're afraid, Nintendo's afraid that if they release Mother 3, it'll offend the transgender community. Because it's like, oh, they're misrepresenting transgenders because of the Magypsies being weird looking.
Huh.
It's complete utter BS. Because they're not transgender, they're literally otherworldly beings who will look like men in drag. That's it. And of course it's like, well, they're playing it so safe now that you can just kiss that goodbye. I think even if that guy was legit, I feel like at some point Mother 3 is going to exist in the West. Like, it's practically unavoidable. Like, the demand is so high for the game.
Nintendo just decided that they don't want money.
Yeah. Because the demand is so high for that game, that thing's gonna be like the top charts for virtual console titles in seconds after it releases.
Yep.
Big top chart for most of the Switch's life if they release that. And so not only are they robbing them for money, but also it's practically unavoidable. There's no way Nintendo's going to go another, like, either between 20 to 50 years of not releasing Mother 3. Like, it's just freaking stupid.
I
Like,
hate them. I fucking...
I hate how, like, Japan sometimes feels like it can't
kill all
ship its games to the West 'cause
Japanese.
kill all... I mean, it's not really, like, you know, really Japan's fault as so much as it is Japan game director guys, like the guys who run video game companies in Japan, who are like, well, our PR team says that America's freaking retarded, and if we release this game there, they'll probably say that it's racist and sexist and stuff, and then we'll lose money, so let's just not release it. And that's basically what their standpoint is on not releasing games. In the olden days, it was because they didn't really care. Nowadays, it's because they might accidentally like get offended and will lose sales, which is kind of both a problem. Japan's problem for generalizing and basically being part of the problem of this whole censorship day.
Yeah.
But it's also a problem for America, for its current situation in terms of all the freaking SJWBS. Making foreign developers scared to release their games because it might cause an outcry.
This is the fucking end of the world, isn't it?
Maybe not. Usually when it comes to end of the world stuff, things usually explode a lot, and then it gets better. But yeah, the current situation for at least video games in general is pretty bad right now. Because not only do you got stuff like Japan not giving us their games to, but also because, oh cool, it's one of the electric puzzles, but also like the whole like microtransactions and not actually being able to buy a full game anymore without having to buy the rest of the content. And the fact that video game dev companies are getting away with that constantly. Like, it's such a shitty situation. And it's not something that's probably gonna stick around for another decade or so. And if it does, it'll probably be only 2 or 3 decades before they change it. But in its current state, it's so freaking crappy that I can't imagine the rest of the world or its state for long.
This is why I support open source games.
Yeah. Indie games in general. Like, indie game, like, companies are stupid. Sometimes they can be good, but otherwise they're just incredibly stupid.
The problem is fucking public companies.
Yeah.
That fucking have to prioritize money over everything else, even if it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Now that is just fucking communist level bullshit.
Yeah. It's like, if you want the rest of this Assassin's Creed game, you gotta pay $48 for the season pass, and don't even get me started on the $60 DLC.
Yep.
And it's like, well, frick. And not only that, but people are paying that like it's just a normal thing.
Yep.
Like, people are paying that and being like, man, I can't wait to, have to buy this DLC again when we change consoles and they port this game over. Because they don't have a system that allows you to, like, do this, like, just transfer your payments over.
Hi.
Wait.
Hi.
No, not really. Breath of the Wild stream.
Yo, did you see what I did in my Discord?
No, I
There's
haven't
a
checked
billion
it.
Discords.
I guess you were attracted by the controversy.
Yeah. The controversy that we're talking about how video games nowadays are freaking such a horrible. Video games are in like their all-time low state in all regards. Like,
Well,
not
I feel
only
like
for example, not only are video game companies getting away with like, not only are they getting away with things such as not even giving people the full game and making them pay $60 for the rest, but also video game companies like Japanese ones or other foreign ones are afraid to release their games in the West due to the current social issues going on in the West, making them afraid that they'll lose money if they do. It's just such a...
Wait, what does this have to do with my Discord?
It has nothing to do with your Discord. It's just about, just the thing. I'm looking at your Discord right now. That's just the thing we've been talking about.
Oh. Because, like, he was, like, saying something about me.
Oh, I don't think so. To make people download viruses. Don't.
Yo, did you see what I put in freaking plugins?
Halo Combat Evolved, you can see Super Metal,
In good
Smash Flash.
In good software, I put
Yeah, something funny videos.
Let's see.
Uh,
What? Oh, the puzzle.
I really think that's like a lot of content for public places.
huh?
What, with YouTube videos or video games?
I think I put
Oh, you're talking about your server, okay.
yeah. I'm just like saying like that whatever I post is going in with the right places and textures. You know.
There isn't a whole lot of bleed out where it's like people start posting videos in the regular text channel. Any recently? Oh, there's been a little bit of bleed out. Just in our Discord. But most of the time it's corrected.
You okay, dude?
Kinda.
Just need to get the thing by finding a way to like light up the lights. So basically, just get the zappy stuff. Affect the lights.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm like serious about like people like making sure that people do not troll. Like that's why I was just like thinking, like if you give people viruses and figure out that you did it, you just wanted to give people viruses. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like thinking that'd be bullshit. Is like,
If it's like, click on this link, it is a funny video, and then it's just like, gives you the ultimate virus. Gives you Vine memes. And then it...
How about CIH?
Yeah.
I like the viruses that like freaking totally destroy your operating system and then just wipes the operating system off of your computer and just puts on like let's see, what is that called? You know that freaking like rainbow cat meme or something?
Oh
His
yeah,
body's
those the
like
original memes. But for, like, I believe the guy who made the memes virus created the alternate version called Vine memes, which was memes specifically from Vine sauce.
Yep.
I think, didn't that replace it with like Bonzi Buddy or something, or was it just another cat, like neon cat at the end? I can't remember.
I think it was Granddad.
Oh yeah.
With the Felix the cat.
Yeah, the Felix the cat. Oh my god.
honestly, I don't know if like I kind of fucking hate Bonzi Buddy. I swear to God, like that thing's like that download is like super sketchy. I remember downloading that on my freaking XP,
Yeah.
and for some reason, like I don't know, like can you make Bonzi Buddy like do you know how to use Bonzi Buddy really well?
Bonzi Buddy has like
It's a
it's
fucking.
essentially
It's
Can
a.
you control? Can you control what he says?
I don't know. Probably not.
I believe you have to like he uses a speech program.
Yep.
And so you can basically just use the same speech program and then have Bonzi Buddy, like an image of Bonzi Buddy, so it's like he's saying the things. But as far as I know, all of the stuff he says is like predetermined, like, tell me a joke, Bonzi. And so he says it. I don't think you can actually, the only thing you can change is your name, because he'll address, the name that you give yourself. So if you give yourself a really high quality name, then he'll address you that way all the time. But that's about the extent of vocal manipulation of Bonzi.
Isn't it actually text to speech?
Yeah, he just uses a text-to-speech voice.
I don't know. I just remember when I was like a little kid, because like I heard like Bonzi Buddy can like spy on your computer.
Yeah, he was. I believe he was like labeled as both spyware, but I don't know how legit the spyware part of that is, but adware as well. Because basically what Bonzi would do was, yeah, I guess it was a spyware, because he tracked what you look at online.
Just like Google does now.
Yeah, he literally does what Google does now, where it's like, you search like,
Who's that?
freaking, you search...
It's Ninja.
You search headphones on and suddenly Google every page you go to, you just hit ads for different types of headphones. Cause it's like, Google knows what you want headphones. And it's like, I was just looking this up for a friend. Holy frick.
Sorry.
That's someone turned out a blender.
It's my freaking sink.
Let's see.
Off my hands.
Lizzle foods. Oh, you're in the sandstorm area.
I just brought it up because like one time, Auntie Buddy said something really fucking rude to me, and like I didn't even put in like my name or anything, and it knew my fucking name.
That was either like a Jake Bonzi, or maybe like there was like an in-joke among the people where it's like, let's have Bonzi insult you.
So I was like,
but I don't know. It's been a while since I saw Joel's video with Bonzi in it.
I was just wondering because like if you could actually like Siri, you could actually like if you ask it certain things, you can actually make it say what you want it to say.
Yeah. I don't think it works with Bonzi though. Bonzi's a little bit more simple.
Okay, well, do you want to say how Bonzi said to me?
What?
He said, "Go get a life, you piece of shit. You need to fucking get out of your shitty fucking parents' house." Why would Bonzi fucking say it? How does Bonzi even know my name if I didn't put it in the computer?
Like, either he's taking your computer's name, or maybe it was like possessed.
No, I don't have my own I don't have my own profile. I didn't put any of my information. How does it know that my name?
I don't even know what that is. I mean, it could be the fact that, oh, maybe Bonzi's actually being controlled by an outside source. And they're like super stealing your info.
Probably.
But it's impossible. There's no mic.
Yeah.
On the computer either. So how would it know my name unless like my family?
Yeah, unless it searched your information, like just dug into your computer and find the information or something.
Unless my family was like using MSN and talking about their lives.
Yeah.
Lives on MSN.
It's like, it could have been... Wouldn't be a coincidence. It's a bit ridiculous.
Where's your milk? Do you have to put us on speakerphone?
Anyways, like, I don't even know what that is.
I just hear echoing coming from some And I'm wearing earbuds, so it's not me.
I'm wearing earbuds too, so it's not me.
Has to be Ninja Milk.
It's it
Huh.
might be Jamesburg.
Like if you're using your phone or whatever,
What?
try
They're talking to Jamesburg. He's in the chat.
if you're using the Discord app on your phone, can you go in settings and then just take it off speakerphone and then just use it like a normal phone, like with the phone there. And if you want to listen to what we say without the phone to your ear, you can turn the volume all the way up for sure. If you have a Samsung, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Huh.
Naruto Spear. That's pretty good. You can drop the small you can drop the Dragon Ball Club. But the small shock wand thing that you have,
Yeah.
those, because there's lots of low level whiz robes that carry those around.
Yep. Lots of good stuff here, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're happy what you got to do with Discord.
Let's see, I know there's a shrine near where this, near this base that you're at.
Yeah.
And, the whole shtick is that you gotta navigate, a sandstorm. Statues that you might see, if you find a statue, you just follow the way it's pointing, and it points you to the place that, that the shrine's at.
Yeah. What is that thing?
Oh, that's that's a sand seal. If you can sneak up to it, you can ride it and shield surf, and it'll make you go a whole lot faster. The sandstorm area, so you can work either that or get to Gerudo Town. Even though you can't actually enter Gerudo Town without Gerudo clothes.
Ah.
Sneak up on those guys is get at a high place and just kind of land next to them.
Mm-hmm. I could swear that this shrine wasn't this far away.
Yeah, I feel like it was right next to the base.
Yeah. And it's not beeping or anything.
Technically, because of the fact that the actually, I think it still beeps when the GPS is fricked. I can't remember. But yeah. At least you'll get a lot of good stuff out of it. Enough amber by now to just start selling it to Beetle.
Yep. At least it's not so hot that everything just burns off. That's not the right weapon.
Oh, so this game has a couple of elements. it's got electric, hot, and hotter. This is just hot.
So I was like thinking, you know, because like you have so many more people in your Discord server, because like there's so many kids that it's like, I'm gonna make a Discord server. I'm gonna like put so much thought of like what text channels should be and shit in the Discord, and then they do it, and then they only have like one person in their server. And it's like the only person that's actually really there is the person that created it, and they never use their server.
Uh-huh.
I'm like thinking, some people think that they can get everything served on a plate to them.
Yeah, they can just start out and it's like immediate. And sometimes there is. That's why people like expect it.
Yeah.
It's because it's like, oh well, this guy like, I would have started a YouTube channel and like PewDiePie, like he just started playing video games and people flocked to him. So maybe the same will be for me. And 9 times out of 10, it's always the. It's always like they never did anything.
I mean, like, I thought that was like, PewDiePie never said like 20 million subscribers because he just abused the shit out of the algorithm, just like everyone else.
Yeah, he both abused the clickbait thumbnail, the video games, which is already, you know, people like to watch video games, and so that's a big thing about him. But also he also abused the thing about outrageous content, because, you know, he'd make lewd jokes constantly, and also overreact constantly to dumb things, like he'd just see a skeleton and start bawling. It's like, oh, that's so scary. If you're a small child and you don't really know what quality YouTube content is, you watch that and you're like, wow, that guy's great. That guy's one great person. He's so funny. I want to be just like him. And so you get 50 million Pewd clones who are all like,
Yeah, but I mean, like, listen to his old content, and like a lot of his jokes is like pretty dry. It's like, oh, I said fuck, so subscribe to me.
yeah.
I'm like thinking,
It's like, oh no. Like a big thing about his content was like the like risque jokes that he pulled, and also you're dying of like heat stroke.
how young?
You might have some ice stuff in your inventory. Kargaroc.
Yeah.
How young or autistic do you have to be back then to actually want to watch?
I never liked Pewd's content, even back then. Like back then, where, you know, I watched Markiplier, I didn't like PewDiePie's content. There's Camp.
Some people are saying Jacksepticeye is so much better these days.
I think it's just age, so like Markiplier is like the middle, and then like Jacksepticeye is like the youngest, and like is the oldest.
Yeah.
In theory, it's just.
Isn't the reason why Jacksepticeye has so many subscribers is because he knows he's friends with Markiplier, PewDiePie.
Yeah, I believe Jack started playing games with Markiplier. I think I remember seeing him a few times, voice a few times. Back when I watched Markiplier, and he used to play multiplayer games with like Yami Mash or something. Which, by the way, Yami Mash's channel is dead.
Mm-hmm.
It got killed by Keemstar.
What?
I don't even know if anyone knows who Yami Bash was, but I actually watched Yami Bash as like everyone else might have started with PewDiePie or something, but when I started watching like spooky video games,
Yeah.
Yami Bash. Like one day I was like, what is this Slender Man game? And so I clicked on a video and I was like, wow, that was pretty good. Oh, this guy's channel has lots of games. And so, yeah.
Slenderman. You know why? Like, it's pretty funny because anyone can make a YouTube video for like the first game because the game was free.
Look at this guy's name.
Oh my
God.
god.
Oh, I remember him. He's like the most generic named guy ever.
Mm-hmm.
So generic.
I'm gonna get a game over.
Reminds me of fucking Barbecue Quest.
Oh, are you talking about the names?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an RPG game made by Vinesauce's own Joel called Barbecue Quest, and it was just pretty glorious.
Yep. And most of the enemies are just called Guy. Because, I don't know.
Cringe world.
But yeah, let's see. Let me think. Is there any... I'm trying to think of how many YouTubers I've seen, like, that actually had decent content. Or at least I thought their content was decent just over the years of watching YouTube.
I hope you have luck with your journey. I swear to God, like, I remember watching so many videos on YouTube, and then I look back at it, it was like, oh, that sucked. I don't know why I liked that back then.
Yeah.
I remember, like the first Blade, when, like, the first season came out, the voice acting was horrible. God.
Are you talking about the Beyblade anime? The only Beyblade anime I ever seen was one that used to come on Nickelodeon, in the mornings. And that's the only reason why, like, it was ever watched, is because, like, typically in the mornings, like, before school, my mom would just put on Nickelodeon because SpongeBob would be on. Sometimes Beyblade would be on. And I don't know why, but it was. And it was like, I don't even know what season it was, or whatever. But there was this, like, the main character, who was this red-haired guy with, like, a piece of tape over his nose, and he looked terrible. And he had a terribly annoying voice, and his, like the Pikachu of the show was a Beyblade called Pegasus. Like, the battles would be, like, sit in a ring, and pretty much the only thing red-haired protagonist guy would say is like, "Go Pegasus! Oh no, Pegasus!" And that's all I remember of that show. It's just that guy screaming at his top, "Pegasus!"
I'm just, like, gonna tell you now, anything that was, like, when I was a kid, as soon as, like, the second Blade came out, I saw, like, the first episode, and I just gave up on it, because it felt like that, like, slowly there's companies trying to push, like, literally, like, homosexuality over straight.
Wait, what? When was this? This was with Beyblade? Like, what does this have to do with Beyblade?
I'm just saying, like, kind of a little bit of, like, homosexuality and just, like, retardedness, like autistic TV shows over kids.
I didn't ever really notice that. I could tell when something was freaking retarded, and I'll tell you what's retarded. Beyblade.
Well,
Yep.
Clearly, you said
Yeah.
like you've probably seen like a different, not the first Beyblade that came out.
Yeah, this is, I don't even, I just looked it up, it's like Metal Masters is the season.
If you see like the first Beyblade, the first TV show, I'm gonna tell you right now, the characters suck ass. The only thing about that show that you can probably care about a little bit is that everything's supposed to look rad, and the music's supposed to be rad, but the voice acting is shit.
Oh, sure. Well, of
But
course
nobody
it is,
doesn't really
probably.
nobody doesn't really care about anything but like the fucking Beyblades like trying to like smash each other up, basically.
Yeah.
Like just rip each other into pieces.
It's just
That's
a
what-
stupid top game. It's a bunch of children.
Yep.
There's, alright, let me just get this out of the way. Beyblade is set in a universe where spinning tops in a little tiny dome is a professional sport where people can die.
Well, I mean, like they had spirits, like monsters and shit.
Like that
inside
was
of
like the big thing. Is like the tops were possessed by like spirits or whatever. So like it's not lame, guys. See this one's possessed by Genie Super Omega.
I guess it's like that. You see parents, and then they're just like, "Oh, what's this new TV show?" And it's just like, "Oh, it's just like spinning tops, like smashing against each other, making sparks and shit. That looks fancy." And then eventually, through the seasons, it's like, okay, parents are getting used to the show and stuff. They'll let the kids watch it more.
Yeah.
Let's add something more fun for the kids. And then they actually have monsters standing in front of each other. It's like, okay, there's the monsters. And then eventually they'll actually just focus the monsters just like beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah. So basically, it's just. I mean, I guess that's a way to like ease the cautious soccer mom into letting their kids watch actually metal shows.
Metal shows?
Huh.
Like, cause there's like a fucking rock music in it.
Yeah. And like, oh no, you can't watch that, Jimmy. This is a Christian house. You can't watch little kids fight with their demonically possessed tops. That'll infect you with the demons.
Demonic possessed spinning tops.
Like you can't play with those cards summon devils. Don't you know about Pokemon cards?
Huh.
I feel like there was a lot of imagination put into like the fucking spinning tops, let me tell you.
Yeah. Like it's not underdeveloped, and a lot of people just like to pass Beyblade off as like just flat out stupid, but there is some kind of world building they do.
But you
Make
know
it a
what?
little
I feel
bit
like
more
that.
believable.
I feel like that, you know. At the time when like the first Beyblade was out, there's a video, and honestly, the storyline for the video just sucked. The characters were fucking boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's
It's like that.
like when it comes to toy animes or whatever, toy TV shows based off of toys and products, it's very rare that you get a first run of that stuff that's actually good. If you even get more runs of that.
Well, I mean, this is how it has been for years. That they would make a TV show about like toys, so that they can actually sell more toys.
Yeah.
And like, you know, My Little Pony, like the old version. I mean, clearly, like in the '80s, they were really focused on making shit just to flash something. It's like, oh, look at this.
Oh, freaking '80s toy shows.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a few of those. be at like my aunt's house or something. And I remember just looking at it and thinking, wow, this is some high quality trash right here. And even as a kid, like I didn't watch this stuff and think, oh, this is good. I like was like, why are these stupid horses being dumb? And it's just like, the 80s did a lot of that chilling where it's like, let's just make a cartoon so we can sell toys. And very, very rarely was that cartoon actually good.
Yep.
People say that cartoon's good, it's just because they're blinded by nostalgia. It's like the original My Little Pony was good. In fact, it was better than the new one because, like, the designs were better and the stories were better. And
Reminds
it's like,
me of when I think one of the TZN Live guys was paid to watch the both the MLP shows, and they said and they hadn't actually seen it before, and they actually said that the old one was better.
seriously?
Yep.
The old one was so cringy. I don't use that word often, but it was like, oh.
Oh, you want to see something cringy? What about the Legend of Zelda TV show? I was so stoked, like, man, there's a Legend of Zelda TV show? Man, it must be so cool, like Ocarina of Time or shit. And I looked at it and I was like thinking, what the fuck?
Like, okay, so here is how Legend of Zelda would be good as a TV show. And of course, it's not gonna be perfect, and a lot of people probably would like it. But, I feel like Legend of Zelda would translate pretty alright if it was an anime.
Yep.
Because the anime knows how to do this, like,
Yeah.
do this kind of, like, really cool stuff, while still adding in some lighthearted crap. And also, anime knows how to, like, essentially has a lot of anime tropes just because of the fact that it's a story written in Japan by Japanese people.
Well, I mean, I get what you mean, because I remember, well, like, just like, actually 3 years ago, I said the exact same thing. And, like, I mean, like, for the art style, like, it's perfect. Because, like, they even flashed it around. I mean, look at, like, the cartoon drawings for, like, Nintendo Power magazines, like, manuals and shit, for, like, Link. Just, like, the Ocarina of Time Link in the cartoon. I mean, I like the one picture when they show Link sitting beside Zelda. I think that when they're both young, I think that it's so detailed and stuff, the way that they did that, especially on Zelda. They drawed her really well.
Yeah, the character design is as if they were almost setting it up for something bigger. The character design and art was so well, like, done and polished. And, like, I feel like had they made a Zelda anime around that time, it would have been perfect. But no, it's like, oh, this random, toy animation company wants to make a show of Legend of Zelda. What do you say, president of Nintendo Japan? Oh, sure, let's let them do it. That is the actual Legend of Zelda TV show.
Well, excuse me, Francis.
And it's just awful.
Oh, good God. I remember seeing, like, this YouTube video of, like, these two links, and they're basically, like, I don't know, the Ocarina of Time franchise, and they're just, like, and he's, like, the adult Link is, like, talking to the young Link, and he's just, like, don't go out there, young Link. There's, like, dark things out there, and it shows, like, the cartoon same Link from CDI and a retarded version of, like, the Zelda TV show cartoon, and he's like, and they're both standing together, and it's like, as you know, it's like there's dark things out there. It's just like you look how stupid it is, and it's like excuse me, but they use like a certain voice to make it sound so
even worse.
funny. Yes, they totally took a shit on it. Oh, you wouldn't even know. I don't know. You'd have to see it to get what it's good. I don't even know if I can find that video.
Let me think. I'm trying to remember what you do. I think what you do, or what the game wants you to do, is go to Gerudo Town and then realize that you can't actually enter, and then you have to go back to the area that you're at.
Yeah. I remember the first time I played, I went to Gerudo Town first. And then, it's like, oh, you can't enter. And then I was like, well, what do I do now? So I just went back to Higtano or something.
So I was like wondering, like, I guess like the best thing is just to imagine like an anime style of like Ocarina of Time. Should Link not talk?
He'd have to talk. Like, it's almost unavoidable if... Actually, maybe they wouldn't, because... or if he did talk, they'd make him really generic.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't be a very quirky character, he'd just be kind of a cookie-cutter character. There was a Legend of Zelda made or something, where it was like, what if Legend of Zelda was a Ghibli movie?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. It was really pretty, but it didn't actually have a whole lot of stuff showing off. Let's see.
Are you...
James Bird is gonna be pissed at me. I've been messing around with his nickname and like saying change back my name, and I'm like, go back to the way it was, so I changed his name to he said I meant to change it back to my real name and no nicknames, so I named it my real name and no nicknames.
Oh! Well, I guess he technically did what he said.
Huh.
I did the same
You followed
thing
your directions to a T.
I did the same thing to one of my teachers, and I got a C. He said add a little bit of color, so I wrote down a little bit of color with a little bit of colored with a colored pencil. So I grabbed a colored pencil and did a little bit of colored with a colored pencil. When told me I was supposed to get an A, or at least a B, but because I did so.
Too bad these things don't stack.
Yeah, food doesn't stack, and that's annoying. Actually, I believe the only food that stacks, like, roasted food. Like, if you dumped a bunch of apples on the ground and they caught on fire, then they'd stack for some reason. But not the meat sticks. Of course not. It's not like they don't all have the exact same stats and everything.
Yep. It's like it's right at a fucking Minecraft beta.
Yeah. Just a bunch of freaking cooked pork chops in a row.
Man, I'm getting fucking annoyed.
Fine.
They should make freaking like these people. They already made like Super Mario 64 online. They should make Ocarina of Time online too.
Yeah. Even though that just get taken down again, but like, you know, people would still be able to find it.
Well, I mean, I think if they don't name it Mario Online and don't include other characters, they'd be fine because they wouldn't have anything on them.
Yeah.
That was that's a big problem with them. That was a big problem with Mario Online. I mean,
You just call it LOZ, since I don't think LOZ is like direct. Like, LOZ is not copyrighted. That's just an abbreviation of Legend of Zelda. So if they just did LOZ online, did recolors of Link, then they might be able to get away with it. You know, Nintendo interfering.
well, I think they need to be really they'd want to
Yeah, they'd
play.
also need to be really cognito about it, like not advertise it so much.
Well, they'd want to play it safe.
Yeah.
Like, because Nintendo likes to seem that they have no limits to their power.
Yeah. So they need to like mask it real good. Make sure it's like when Nintendo looks at it, they're like, I guess we can't take this down.
They pretty much said that they just want power. When fucking Reggie was interviewed or something.
Yeah.
With AM2R. Fucking.
Didn't he say that they just wanted authority or something over?
Yep.
Over their fan base, which is basically like, frick that, Nintendo. Can't control us. So they started implanting mind devices in their games, where it's like, you will obey Nintendo. Beat us.
Fucking communists. The communist sect did the same way, by the way.
A 4-player online. Although I'm green now, okay. Dude, that would be so cool. 4-player Majora's Mask, each person goes to each temple.
Yeah, four-player Majora's Mask would make that game super short.
Yeah.
Did you beat that temple? Yup, I beat that other temple too. It's like, well, I guess we're already going to the boss.
Huh.
Five rupees for a couple of arrows. That's really good.
Damn it. I guess he just deleted himself.
Oh.
Yeah, it just despawned. It's the last time you'll ever see him.
Oh.
Next to the thing, who's like, there's gotta be some way into this town.
Yep.
Ah.
Isn't this one of those fucking combat shrines?
I don't think so. I think this is another shock puzzle shrine, but I could be wrong. There's this whole land of like desert place is just full of shock shrines.
Cubes. Yeah, I remember this. I never figured out how to do it.
Let's see.
Don't you need to come here with certain shit?
Not really. In fact, I believe if you unlock that treasure chest, which is basically just move around blocks until you can, like, unlock the doors by having the electric trail.
Yeah.
If you unlock the treasure chest, you get a shock sword, which I believe allows you to cheese part of it.
If I unlock the chest somewhere.
So I think what the chest gives you is a shock sword. It gives you like a thunder thing.
Which I only have one cube right now. Oh, there's another thing. Okay, I guess it only recognizes one connection at a time.
Huh.
Okay. This is where the cube needs to be. That's why the streams are bad.
What, the mic mess-ups?
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I wonder why, like, the shaking sound reminds me of fucking skeleton.
Yeah, it's like... surprise skeleton.
Yep.
It's a stealth foes, get down!
Uh-huh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, don't waste your shit. Actually, that's not that good of a weapon.
I haven't seen it yet.
And there's your,
Oh, it's also at a, like a cage. A steel, you can use that for, more conducting crap.
yeah.
So essentially just another barrel.
Oh, right, I can do that. I swear. Now get in there. Well, I eventually have to stop. Well, I eventually have to start dropping weapons.
Yeah.
Or not. Is there something I missed?
What?
I think you got it. I don't think there's... this dungeon.
I see. You need to complete the puzzle again.
Gotta basically move everything over there to light up that switch. Or at least
Fucking
a lot
camera,
of things.
please. Need to light up that thing. Wait a minute, there's something. That was easy. Is there anything else in here? The sound of Link's feet on that fucking floor is satisfying.
Just the freaking tile.
Yep.
Thing you rarely actually hear in the other, I guess, largest part of the game, considering all of its grass and rock.
Yep. It's also resistant to Link's spider powers.
Yeah.
I wonder if Link's part spider in this. I wouldn't know what to think about that.
Yeah, it's like he's actually... This is actually the Spider-Man reboot, guys. They partnered with Nintendo to make this a reality.
Yep. Where's my other shield? I had 2 of them. Or 3 of them, even. Or maybe I didn't. I'm just fucking confusing myself. So now I need to go back to the other town. Okay, come on. There's gotta be something here. This is just obvious. What is this guy? That's not right.
Oh, yeah, this thing. This hellish landscape of crap.
One-hit kills
Is there anything
everywhere.
at the end of this? There's some stuff you can pick up, but I don't think there's actually any, like, there's not even a shrine at the end of that.
Yeah, I think they might be coming for me. I can't run. I'm assuming you get fucking, like, snowshoes for this area. Eventually.
Yeah, like, there's a guy who makes you go on a quest. And you can only get the quest, if you wear the Gerudo clothing. Send you on a quest to take a picture of some statue or something. And then after that, like, first you get the snowshoes, meaning you can run through snowy environments without like, down. And then after you do that, he'll, have a quest so you can take, like, a shorter quest or something, where you have to take a picture of another statue. And you get the sand boots for it. And then the guy just goes away because he doesn't have any shoes anymore.
Oh boy, here we go. Make sure to get my good shit on. Yeah, let's see if this works. It's not really that impressive of a sword, really. And this guy was weak.
Yeah. Elemental is all foes, so they have less HP than some of the higher tier guys.
10 arrows, yes. You mean just like the regular Lizalfos?
Yeah.
Except not shit tier? Yeah.
The reasoning why they don't have more HP is because they already are special, because they can breathe fire and crap.
Uh-huh.
And so that's a way to, I guess, balance it.
See where you are in the Minecrafter ones.
is like an extended version of like a lead up to a temple, like a desert temple.
Yep. Oh, they're fucking eating my food. Fuck you.
Wow.
Get over here. Yeah, that's why didn't he just kill himself there?
No
He should have just straight up killed himself there. Oh wait, it was a
Maybe
fire
they're-
arrow.
Yeah, maybe if he's like immune to fire or something. I haven't actually tested it.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be immune to bombs like what I thought they had.
Yeah.
Like, how funny would that be? Fucking guy with a bomb arrow just comes up, just blows himself
Shoots a
up.
wall and just explodes.
Yep. Fucking dumbass. More regular birds. I mean, they're recolored, but come the hell on.
Yeah.
They're not even that big. You already know how I feel about that.
You just wasted potential and unfinished stuff.
Ice house. And you can touch the ice all you want and you don't get hot. You don't get, like, freezing or anything.
Yeah, you could just freaking, like, pick up an ice block and stand there.
Yep.
And Link's like, yep, this is good. I'm totally not freezing my hands right now. Yeah, this place is really only here for a really annoying side quest. And also, I guess, a nice explanation of how they get ice and water and stuff in Desertland.
Yeah.
So they just live in a really cold spring, probably coming from one of the ice mountains.
They use ice arrows or fire arrows.
Yeah. Also, the fact that they might just, like, use ice arrows. And it just is a regular spring.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it explains that.
Just walk all the way to the fucking area that I used to be in. Oh, there's more birds that I could fucking get food from. What the hell happened?
What?
You need to use opposite elements to kill them in one hit. I think. Knight's broadsword.
Oh my gosh. This is the best! That's so cute! I was searching up Loftwings at BabyDart.
Yeah?
Just to see what I get. And of course there's like a million Loftwing, OCs.
Yeah?
The company Zelda OCs or whatever. Some of them are alright, some of them are really freaking stupid because they have edgy emo hair.
Yeah?
Which makes no sense. But whatever, I found this like plush, like this little like plush toy that someone made. of a Loftwing, and it looks almost one for one like the like this little, I guess, crochet Loftwings that you see in one character's room in Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
It's so freaking cute.
I want to post this shit in the Discord
I'm gonna
now.
post it in the comfy because it's adorable. It's so stupid looking, but adorable.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like they copied the style of those crochet ones that were in the actual Skyward Sword. And I always thought those things were adorable.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much the best Loftwing anything that I've seen thus far. And oh look, I'm at the end. So that tells you the status of Loftwings. They're just kind of
There. Wait, what happened to Options though after Skyward Sword?
They didn't
either
exist.
Either they flew away and like are now living in some kind of
Purgatory.
colony in faraway land, or they all died.
You know, the fucking with this game saying like I've already mentioned this before, but like chances are they could have probably just evolved into other things.
Yeah. They just like evolved into like they evolved into owls. So technically Gabora is actually a Loftwing or some convoluted garbage like that.
What if they came back into Wind Waker? Like those bird people?
Maybe they evolved into Kargarocs. Considering Kargarocs have kind of an interestingly similar color scheme as the typical red Loftwing.
Something that I noticed. Something that I noticed right from the beginning.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean.
Even though I guess technically, the something canon states that Crocs are like descendants of Kargarocs or something, or like the
Wait, what the
ancestors
fuck?
of Kargarocs.
What the fuck? Where was this?
Just by their function and the fact that they're called Crocs, which sounds similar to Kargaroc, and how they're also like predatory birds, whereas they're some good guy birds or some crap.
The rocks are way different looking though.
Yeah. Oh, like it's like 10 million bajillion years.
Yeah, but in that case, why'd they even be? You know, let's just have fucking. You know, let's have Link be a crab next time.
Yeah. It's like Hylians evolved into crabs. It's actually their final form. It's like future Zelda.
Yep.
And it's high tech and everyone's just crab humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that, one notable thing that Skyward Sword did that actually does make sense in terms of evolution.
Yeah.
Is the Octoroks.
Yeah.
Octoroks lived on the forest.
Uh-huh.
Which it's assumedly somewhere along the line of Octoroks they split off. Like a couple of Octoroks continue to live in the forest, like on the ground. Octoroks like lived in the ocean.
Uh-huh.
So that's where you get the classic Octorok.
Yeah.
And then as the Octoroks on the land continued to live on the land, they started adapting to the land a bit better, and so they became Deku or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe a couple became Deku, and then the rest were just regular Octoroks.
I could see that actually. Though I don't know how.
They're both kind of squid-like, and they're both shoot stuff at things.
Don't know how they'd become wood people, though.
Probably for the same, like, overcomplicated reason that, the shell crab guys, the hermit crabs from Lanaroo, went from being tiny little, like, shelled creatures.
Yeah?
Full-on electric death machines.
Uh-huh. I wasn't actually listening for half of that, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
It was
Those bunch of
interesting.
randoms- Yeah.
I would have listened to it, but it's just I can't help it sometimes. I'm sorry.
Just looking at, like, the freaking rest of the results that I got for Crocs, and believe it or not, all the top results are a bunch of garbage that doesn't even relate to Rocks at all.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a shame.
There's an entire just, like, mess of panels in the center sort of results of the top that is for some kind of webcomic based on Zelda. Obviously using Manga Studio, because Manga Studio allows you to import 3D models.
Yeah?
With figures on them. They're using to make their comic, because I guess they just can't learn how to draw characters. Gotta use 3D models, which, you know, that's a style.
Huh.
So I'm not gonna complain too much. But it's like... They say that they're the ones who made all the characters, like they made the models of all the characters, and if that's true, then that's pretty, like, rad. Except for the fact that the model of this thing, that's the reason why it appeared in the search engine, because it was tagged with Loftwing, because there's a Loftwing in one of these comics. The Loftwing looks 0% nothing like a Loftwing, and more like a legendary crane bird.
What comic?
A webcomic based on Zelda or something.
Yeah?
And it's got Loftwings in it, so I guess it's in Skyward Sword Land, except for the fact that the Loftwings look 0% like Loftwings.
Are you talking about that thing that was on DeviantArt?
Yeah, a thing on DeviantArt. I'm gonna post it in the images.
I might have seen that before. But wait, does it really have loft wings? Are they called that?
This person's custom Loftwing, I guess. Like, they have an OC in this comic that has spiky anime hair. And this is their Loftwing that they write. Even though they really don't explain much.
Yeah?
What if you read the comic? Because
How
they
old is it?
disabled comments.
Oh, fucking no. Okay, never mind. They're fucking Hitler.
Yeah. This was 2016, so last year. They might even still be doing it. They aren't art thieves, I can tell you that, because going to their thing, they have like 1 million actual arts.
Yeah?
That model. And not steal it from a video game or something.
Yeah, I was like, why don't you just ask him?
But no, you can't ask them, because apparently they don't want criticism. How dare you criticize their freaking comic? How dare you? Think you have the authority an opinion on someone's artwork.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they fucking... This fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, there's only 256 different passwords here. But they fucking patched it, so you couldn't just brute force it.
Oh, the password for that? I believe I know the password for that. See, it's, secret. It's
And
club,
before
I
you're
think.
looking it up now.
It's, I'm trying to remember. It's not hard. It's Gerudo Secret Club, so GSC, with a little star, like, symbol next to it. I
Yeah.
believe.
What is this thing? I want this thing.
Aurora has a left wing, and it's just a Xatu drawn like a Quetzalcoatl from like Brazil.
Yeah.
Type of actual bird, which is supposedly what a Xatu's designs is based off of. Which I guess I can see it.
Mm-hmm. These guys have also got fucking spider-resistant walls.
Yeah. There's walls that you can climb up on though. Don't distract you from my job. Opens a menu so you can continue to distract them from your job.
Huh. Yeah. Huh. Ah. This guy's not a fucking shit.
Oh. Hey.
Mm.
So apparently this person also has, like, they have deviant arts that do have comics on. They just don't want anyone commenting on their comments. Their comics. I can't speak.
Yeah?
Because apparently, I guess somehow somewhere was like, this comic is crappy. And so now they just disabled all comments on the comic.
Yeah. Because they're fucking, I don't know, sensitive or something.
Yeah.
What the fuck are these people talking about?
But these, Gerudo people?
Yep.
I don't even know. They're like, there's this thing called a Thunder Helm, and it's been stolen. And so now we need you to go get it.
I'm assuming that's another one of those fucking Dark Souls shit things.
Actually, no. The only thing you really need to go get that stuff back is essentially like you need to have sneaking. Yeah, you either have to have really high power sneaking potions, or buy Sheikah clothing from that one shop in Sheikah town. Because that already gives you a ton of sneak ability. Basically, what you have to do in order to get over there, you have to fight a couple of Yiga guys, but they're pretty easy.
Yeah.
Especially the ones who shoot arrows, because they suck at aiming. But basically, what you have to do to get the thing back is you have to infiltrate Sheikah, and that you have to do a stealth mission. And that thing frustrated the heck out of me. Because if you get caught, you are so screwed.
Yeah.
Also, that, like, plush sand walrus.
Yeah.
Is this game's version of the plush Loftwings. You can find several of them, they're all really cute.
Can I put it in my house?
No.
Fucking Nazis.
It would have been really nice if they had more customization options for the house, so you could, like, one of the things I liked about Pokemon when it did that, like, with its secret bases, is that you could buy, like, toy Pokemon and decorate your house with those. And those were pretty cool. Do that here, technically, too, considering, you know, they apparently make plush sand walruses here. But of course not, you know, nobody wants one of those.
Yeah, they fucking put it in the fucking game. And then
just
they're
so
like...
you can go, wow, I wish I had that.
Yep.
The friend who deleted the released the Xatus and changed Super Saiyan Pokemon.
What is it?
Like, you remember when I asked you for which your favorite Pokemon is to add it to the box? YouTubers.
YouTubers what?
In the Pokemon game that I was playing that was about to die.
My favorite Pokemon is Pikachu.
Yeah. SSLPJ. And male.
I don't understand the question clearly.
So basically, like, his friend who actually owned the Pokemon game got rid of all the Pokemon he caught to represent the YouTubers.
Yeah.
And he changed Saiyan's Pokemon's Pikachu's name. Pikachu.
So why that... Yeah, you were talking about that the other stream, like, he got rid of all the other Pokemon, but he kept yours for some reason.
He kept my favorite?
Yeah, he kept the Pikachu, because I guess it was a Pikachu.
Yeah, he kept it and then switched the name to Pikachu.
Who's that?
A friend of mine. No, a friend of mine.
So
But
he kept Pikachu for some random guy on the internet that he does not know.
And, well, he kept the Pikachu that was named after the random guy, but he changed it to a generic Pikachu name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, random guy, me.
Yep.
But like, because like what he did was over the line. He just got to the Elite Four. He flies to the Pokemart, the big one, and then just wastes all the money on Pokédoll stuff for the base.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm not doing this for you. You can go ahead and do it. You wasted all your money on a base.
Like, that's the kind of stuff that you wait until endgame before you start buying everything in the base shop.
Yep.
Yeah, I waited until after I beat the elite four at least once.
And then it's like, and at that point, it's like, oh no, I don't have enough money to buy actual stuff that I need to use in battles, like potions. Well, I guess I'm just beating the Elite Four again.
Mm-hmm.
All the money again.
That's what I did. I'd use Rayquaza and just hyper beam my way through. And then I got that Rayquaza up to level 100. And someone decided to steal it. I was like so close to beating the Elite Four.
Yeah.
No, like I beat the Elite Four to completing the Pokédex as much as I could. Okay, to the place, and then I turn my back for one minute, and then someone takes it and leaves.
Wow. Freaking, I swear, Pokemon is a savage game. Like, I've never had, like, Pokemon stolen, but I've had Pokemon cards stolen. Like, legendary cards.
Yeah. I've all mine. My bookshelf collecting dust. Actually, no. I traded one for a Pokemon game. I traded a non-EX, that Y or X, for a Pokemon Omega Ruby cartridge. The card was only worth 25 cents.
Oh, wow. So apparently they either didn't think their Pokemon game was worth very much, or B, they really wanted that card.
Actually, it was their brothers.
Oh! So then they essentially are getting a card for free with no repercussions. Yeah, there's nothing like chilling with stuff that isn't even yours.
Like he told me after we made the deal. That reminds me, someone still owes me $200. Like they said, I'm gonna give you $200 for these 5 cards. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Tomorrow. I get it now.
Or like, oh, don't even get me started. People who like freaking the Pokemon card or Yu-Gi-Oh trading landscape, where it's like, I don't have my trades today. But I'll take your card anyways, and I'll just come back and trade it.
Yeah.
It's like they just end up taking the card and never actually giving the card that they said they would.
There was this one time someone's like, I'm gonna donate $500 to someone, I'll even prove it tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. They're like, well, today's still today.
Wow. So they basically use the BS excuse of, well, technically tomorrow becomes today, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
So dumb.
That's why he said, I'll give you $200 tomorrow.
Nice.
Tomorrow never actually gets here, because when it gets there, it's today.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow never comes. Damn it, that reminds me
And
that
yesterday doesn't exist.
Yep.
Because you'll never see yesterday, because as long as it's yesterday, it just means it was a today that you passed, or whatever.
Yep. I'll give it to you yesterday. Oh shit, I didn't even read the description. Fuck. Oh wait. I'm a dumbass.
It's basically, it's a Gerudo thing that's a thing. It's made for war or something.
Apparently it's better at sniping.
Yeah, it's a good snipe bow. I think I have 2 on me at pretty much all times.
Yeah, but I don't have much Koroks.
Yeah.
So,
Time to lift up rocks.
Yep.
Also, you know that Gerudo text that's kind of on the walls in the Gerudo Palace? Translates into real English text.
I gotta see this.
And I know because I did the translations for it. I spent an hour translating all the text because I'm such a loser. But I was like, I saw this and I was like, hey, the Hyrule Historia has like a key chart of all the text. And started. Throne,
What does it say?
The thing on her throne, I don't think I ever actually translated that, but I think it's just because it's redundant on a thing that's upstairs. Pretty much an exactly same layout of the text. Well, there's two pillars on either side of this room.
Yeah?
Text. The left pillar says, "We stand vigilant. In the desert sun, we are brilliant over everyone." The middle pillar for the upstairs, which I think is the same as the one on her throne here, is Gerudo, a resilient desert flower. Facing the sun's gaze, Gerudo grows brilliant while others fade. Then the right pillar says, "Vigilant in the sun, growing brilliant. Gerudo never outdone."
I can see that.
Like the thing at the bottom of the pillar, which I believe is only in upstairs, it just says desert sun. So yeah, that's a bit of trivia. I don't think anyone's ever done translations of these, or at least not yet that I've seen. So
Hey, at least the letters at least I can see the correct patterns in the symbols for that. So I believe you.
Do know freaking stupid japes like Ocarina of Time, they freaking just put the alphabet over and over again. And can't speak. Twilight Princess can't even do that. Like I spent a while trying to figure out what the words in the Arbiter's Grounds said, and they just said freaking nothing. Like, they just said gibberish, and I spent so long trying to understand. She's angry.
Everyone's angry in this game.
The Gerudos especially.
Yep. Your fucking shop is shit. Damn it, where's my fucking... I bet I could sell some of my food for a lot of money here.
Like, there's a lady, who is, like, at a jewelry shop or something.
Yeah?
Shops on this wall that you're at. And, she like, has a quest you can go on. I think you have to just bring her some ore, and you already have ore. So I think all you have to do is start the quest and, like, give her the stuff. And she'll give you a free, like, she sells, essentially jewelries that have different effects depending on what stone is used. Like, ruby helps prevent fire, like, it's fire resistant or something.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and, you could sell, ores and stuff to her.
I wonder what this book says.
See, it's Hylian. Oh, what Hylian says. So, it's also really hard to tell, because it's kind of hard to read because of how small the text is.
Yeah.
See if you could use the look vision, like the camera vision.
Yeah, but it blurs itself a lot.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is this guy even here anyway?
She's like waiting her turn for a spa treatment or something. Because apparently there's a long line, but no one else is freaking here.
Yeah. Even though they apparently they didn't get stopped by the guards.
Oh, she's a lady.
Okay, so like I was buying a phone today, and the phone said, "Okay, you can buy it on get it by September 27th, but you can get it by October 3rd, and get it for $5."
Wait, you can get what?
Okay, so you could. There's this phone I bought. So you can get it for $300, September 27th, or you can wait till October 3rd, and I'll pay 0 in shipping.
Huh.
So which one would you choose?
I'd probably wait until it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Huh.
That seems like the easiest. Sure, you wait longer, but hey, it's cheaper that way.
Yeah. The phone was only $6.
Ah. Now I have some flint. I can make a jeweled accessory for you. Damn it.
Nice. Sapphire. I believe sapphire is a thing that you can wear to reduce heat. Topaz, increases your resistance to shock.
Yeah.
And ruby increases your resistance to fire. So considering the amount of shocky things here, I might go with either topaz or sapphire.
Wasn't sapphire the shock one?
The shock one, sapphire's the heat one. And there's also a lot of heat here.
Topaz the shock one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, can't you search it up to be sure?
Why would I search for something when Aurora already knows?
Yeah.
I know that she also sells, she sells other ones when she opens her shop.
Do it.
She sells a diamond, like a diamond crown thing.
1 second.
Like, it increases Guardian resistance. So it's also a pretty good item, especially if you don't have any Guardian resistant armor at the time.
So like, just left just to go back to his channel so he can listen to music.
Huh.
I'm an administrator on this channel, so I can definitely just remove that part.
So I saw this game, a ROM hack or whatever. It's like Super Smash Land. It's basically like a remake, like for the Game Boy. So it's like, I'm just like wondering. I downloaded it. How would I be able to play it online?
If it's only styled by Game Boy, then you should be able to play it just regularly. But if it's running on Game Boy Engine, then you just need to emulate a Game Boy.
Yeah, but like playing it online with friends.
Gotta be some way to do it, though. Because after all, it is a Smash game. And I think I know which one you're talking about. remake, essentially.
Put in like free multiplayer games on my Discord.
I feel like you're not doing enough time waits or something.
Is anything out here?
Let's see. Like outside the area, I think there's maybe a chest or two of Gerudo Town. I know if you climb to the top of Gerudo, there's a rock on top that has a Korok on it.
I hate how they're like, oh, you can get this shit from me, but don't try to wear it here. Oh, and but this is after the fucking... This is after the fucking... The leader already said, oh, you're welcome here.
Yeah, it's like it's an oversight. Could have just like had the Gerudos go neutral for League.
Yep.
But instead, they still get hostile if you take off your Gerudo disguise.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Because I thought the same thing. And so I was like, great, now I can just wear the rest of my armor. Immediately, like, put on different armor and get called out.
So much for that shit. How about I fucking kill every single one of you? Just make them all extinct. Not even fucking worth the fucking... the items.
Yeah, but they're the last remaining remnants of the 64 because they still have their 64 noses.
Yep.
It's like the only thing keeping fate from destroying them. And Gerudos haven't got extincted like Ganons and Wind Waker, despite there not being any other Gerudos. Really.
Oh, so they did.
Yeah, kinda.
Cool.
Because Wind Waker doesn't have any Gerudos, so they either got dispersed.
Well, you don't see them anywhere.
Yeah. Ganon around because it's like it's the last remnants of the 64. Though I think the reason why Ganon's a Gerudo and Wind Waker is because he like came from a faraway place. Maybe there's like a Gerudo place far away from anywhere that you can actually get to in the Great Sea.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's definitely none around the Great Sea.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can just fall for a waterfall and the game is like, that's okay.
Yep.
Alright, it's 1:33, so I think I need to start heading off.
Really?
Yeah. Just because I need to start going to bed sooner. This is a decent stopping point considering it's Gerudo Town and everything's chill until you go to like you start actually doing the serious part of the quest, which is this long and freaking awful stealth mission. Or if you mess up, you have to do everything over again.
Cool.
So that's gonna be a whole lot of fun. But other than that, Gerudo Town's pretty much done, and if you don't count, you can get from people.
Yeah. Really, I was thinking I was kind of just getting started there.
Yeah.
Like,
and also, it was like a later stream.
yeah. And it was my fault. I'm sorry.
It's alright. There's always next time. And also, if I keep like showing up earlier, then even more progress can be made on Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. I hope
But at
so.
the rate you're going, the guy who's beating all the Zelda games might beat the game before you.
Yeah, probably if he's been going at that pace.
Oh, he does have almost every night except Sundays and sometimes Saturdays.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably just better at the game.
Well, that's their second time playing the game.
Second, yeah, so they know where everything is already.
Yeah.
So, of course, they're going to be a little bit faster.
Yeah. They're reading the dialogue and stuff. Like out loud.
And the dialogue in this game isn't so much something you really need to read, though. Because a lot of it's just really flavor texty.
I'm just playing.
Don't know what I'm going to play next stream, whenever that might be. Hopefully soon. Probably tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah.
What is on the thing? Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
I'll see if we're in the mood. Might add another game. Ugh. But hopefully. I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
How's your artwork going?
Exactly the same. I haven't worked on it in 2 days, so it's exactly the same.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Well, I'm glad I asked after.
Yeah.
That's a bit disappointing.
Yeah, my hand's been hurting for a couple of days straight. I'm just trying to make sure I don't end up completely screwing it over and not even being able to do art.
That would be terrifying.
Living hell. Right out the freaking door.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I'm just that's why I'm just waiting it out.
Hope it gets better soon.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking dumb.
What?
Felt like I was a bit rude there.
Not really. I'm working on this kind of steadily. But I've made zero progress because, like, freaking...
Yeah.
Stupid crap. I would physically do it without wonderful pain. But yeah, I'll see if I can work on these things tomorrow, though.
Uh-huh.
Fix the legs on the Fakeamon.
Yep.
And, of course, work on the bird comp, and then, like, work on the 50 other things that I'm also doing.
Yeah. What else are you doing?
I finished part of the Quest 64 art, and I think I'm just gonna save the rest for later.
Yeah?
I've got two requests that I'm still working on. One of them, what I'm keeping on the back burner, it was a request by the freaking exploding Pikachu person.
Yeah.
Actually, their sister, who apparently has a like an amiibo OC
Yeah.
sort of thing. Pit, but slightly different.
Yeah.
And so I did that because it's fairly easy. That's just essentially like similar to Kian's profile pic.
Uh-huh.
And then of course I have the Paula comic.
Yeah, which you're intentionally.
Which I'm putting off, but I need to start working on it because
yeah.
I haven't read it, but I got a note by the person, so obviously it's like, is this thing still going on? Is probably what it's about.
Yeah. How about you read it?
Yeah, let me go look it up now. So I saw it, and I was like, ha, I'm not checking this right now. So, let's go to here. Let's see. Thanks, keep me updated is what it said.
Yeah, it's just.
So I guess that's just a reply. So essentially, just a regular reply, but he posted it like a week after I posted my reply. And I guess just as a passive-aggressive reminder to maybe send me the stuff when it's made.
Yeah.
I'm not replying to that. I'll if I'm able to work on that tomorrow, I'll work on that a little bit so I can actually get a little bit more progress done, so I can send it to him so he knows that I'm actually working on it.
Send some of the
nice lines.
Yep.
Verbally lines that seem like, oh, this is going exactly how I want it to, and then have like maybe do one more update if it continues to take this long.
Yeah.
And then the final one.
Yep.
And then the final one is just gonna be Jape Central 3000.
Wonderful.
So yeah. That's pretty much it on my art.
Yeah. And I've not done anything. I mean, other than fucking browse 4chan and be all fucking depressed and shit.
Yeah.
I messed around with fucking whatever the hell this IPFS thing. Which you need to install a thing to make it work, but then you can just access a whole bunch of stuff, including some of my stuff that I put up.
Yeah.
And it just works too.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
So yeah, there's that. Other than that, nothing much. I mean, I messed around with... I mean, let me see. If I go to here... No, there's just my fake mon artwork, which I've not shown on stream. I did a test stream the other day that did not go to Twitch or YouTube. It was a test for a Discord-centric stream.
Yeah.
That doesn't go by the rules of Twitch or YouTube. So
basically, if you browse DeviantArt and see an image that would get you insta-banned Twitch just because you happen to roll over it.
Yep.
While scrolling, essentially that stuff is completely alleviated. because
Yep.
it's non-regulated.
Uh-huh. And I did some I just did some crappy artwork that let me get this on. Yeah, here it is. This is just stuff related to the fake mon. Like you have the fucking drones.
Yeah.
And then you have the fucking like the helicopter, converted drone.
Yeah. Like the whole
Yeah, it's supposed to be
sequence.
Yep. You know all about this.
Yeah.
The other thing is just the Octorok picture that I made. Like, it would be cool if I could do this in Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
I made it a little bit better since you've seen it, but yeah, that's pretty much it, really.
Irretrievable.
Yep. Let me send this stuff to you.
Alright.
Did I already send you the fake mon stuff?
Sent me the fake mon stuff.
Because it's basically the same thing as...
Yeah, for further reference and whatever.
Yeah. Wait, did I? It's just fakemon _ stuff. You know, I'll fucking put it up anyway. Actually, I'll rename it. Actually, what do I... Oh my god, there's a bunch of layers of just me messing around on this Octorok picture. Like... I was like... How should I make this scale? And, I think... Where's the original? I'm gonna move this over. No, it's not that one. Yep. Yeah, that's the original. And like... So I decided to make it a little bit better. Which usually means making it a lot bigger. But you know. It still looks a lot better though.
Mm-hmm.
Like it actually... I didn't put the patterns on. I kind of want to actually, but yeah, I should do that. But it already looks better. Need to work on this too. Huh?
Heck of a lot smoother and less messy.
Yeah. I think that's about it. I mean, there's the artwork. I put a little picture of the... You probably already saw this. This fucking picture of the fake mon coming over a city in the shadow.
Mm.
So yeah, I was about to say, oh, I added this. But then I realized, oh, you already have it.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing. Aurora Xatu files. Just your fucking Quest 58
yeah, just
picture.
all of my stuff so far.
Yep. Up to Fakemon 10. This is the current picture. Wait a minute, no it's not. This is the current picture. Fucking broken mouse. Yeah, you said the legs definitely need to be a bit thinner. I think that's really about it for the artwork.
Yeah.
Bit of a shame, really. I don't have anything else to talk about. I think I'll let you off.
Yeah. Alright.
I hope that you have a good night. I hope we do this again tomorrow.
Yeah.
I assume you'll be able to be on.
Pokemon and then I'll stream Earthbound or something.
Yeah, I assume you'll be able to be on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Friday.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Yeah. So I hope that you have a good night.
Dude, see you.
See you. So that's about it. I hope that you all enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time for some Pokemon Emerald. See you.